Welcome back to another monthly portfolio update. In this video, I want to walk you through everything that happened in my P2P Lending portfolio over the past month. As always, this is no investment advice. P2P Lending is risky, and if you don't do your research and monitor the latest events, you may lose your money. In the right column of the table, you can see how the portfolio has changed over the last month. This month, the bigger moves were on the deposit side. I increased my stake on Peerberry, Lande, Nectaro, and Triple Dragon Funding. On the other hand, I deliberately reduced my position on Estate Guru by selling loans on the secondary market at a steep discount to facilitate my exit from the platform. The largest share of the portfolio remains on Peerberry, which continues to perform as expected with no extraordinary delays. The platform also continues to expand its loan offerings. Recently, it started funding loans from Peru and Argentina, adding 2 new geographies to the mix. Cashback has also improved noticeably over the past few weeks. From my experience, the best way to deploy funds right now is a mix of auto invest and manual investments. The manual investments work best in the morning during business days when a larger batch of new loans tends to be listed on the primary market. Last month, I deposited new funds to decrease my stake here, and the portfolio generated €416 in interest, which is a 5% increase compared to the previous month. Estate Guru is the platform where things look the most negative this month, but only because of my loan sales. I sold multiple loans on the secondary market at steep discounts to facilitate my exit from the platform. This reduced the outstanding portfolio balance, but it also resulted in realized losses, which I deducted from this month's interest income. That's why you see a negative figure of around -€717 for Estate Guru. I would rather take the hit now and free up the capital than wait for the recovery process to drag on for several more years where my money won't earn any interest. Triple Dragon Funding is one of the platforms where I increased my stake slightly this month. The platform is currently running a cashback campaign that runs until they reach €4 million in total funding, so investors can earn attractive bonuses on top of the regular interest rates. The management has also announced a decrease in interest rates on the primary market since the secondary market is set to be enabled next month. So if you're considering Triple Dragon Funding, the current rates may be the highest you will see for a while. Fintown continues to pay out interest on time with no issues to report. The portfolio generated €242 this month, in line with the previous month. We also recently published an interview with the CEO of Fintown, so if you want to learn more about what's coming next on the platform, I suggest watching the video in our Academy section. There is no news on Crowdspear. The platform continues to perform for me as expected. I increased my stake on Lande last month. We also conducted an interview with the CEO last week, covering the performance of Lande's loan book in much more detail. That's important information, especially for serious investors on the platform. You can watch the full interview on P2P Empire. There were no changes to my portfolio on Indemo and Income. Both platforms continue to perform as expected. On Afranga, most of my interest here is being redeployed in Afranga's Safe Smart product with a higher liquidity option. I increased my stake on Nectaro last month to make my investment worth the monitoring effort. The portfolio generated €137 in interest, which is a meaningful jump from the previous month, thanks to the higher base. By the end of April, the total outstanding portfolio across all 10 platforms stood at roughly €152,000, generating just over €618 in net interest after the Estate Guru adjustment. Most of my funds are allocated to Peerberry, followed by Triple Dragon Funding, Fintown, and Afranga. The portfolio is diversified across multiple countries, mainly in Poland, Spain, Lithuania, and Bulgaria. Most of the loans are commercial loans, followed by real estate loans and rental structures. In terms of loan performance, close to 95% of the loan book is current, with a few delays and a default rate of just 3%. 46% of the loan book is secured by assets, whereas 63% is secured by buyback or group guarantees. To review the internal return rate for each platform, please visit our portfolio page on P2P Empire. If you're interested in learning more about platform allocations and some of the methodology I follow, you can have a look at our P2P allocator on P2P Empire, which shows you how I would invest in the current environment based on the risk, return, and monitoring efforts. So that's it for this month's portfolio update. If you found this video valuable, hit the like button and subscribe to not miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.